What's going on, my peoples? Today on the menu we have some New York strip. In today's season of choice, we're gonna season this to perfection. We're using steakhouse seasoning, pretty good seasoning right there, and we're gonna put a little bit of Old Bay to go with that. Of course, I'm gonna have some garlic powder and some black pepper. You do not need no salts. I'm gonna be cooking this inside my skillet. So let me first of all, I'm gonna turn on my stove and get my skillet nice and warm. I'm gonna dry my New York strip, make sure it's nice and dry, and I'm gonna start seasoning this to perfection. You know, a lot of people just use salt and black pepper. I like to really season my meat and get it nice and lovely. You know, see that nice fat right there? That's the best part of New York strip. Lately I've been for dinner. I've been more like trying to stay away from the carbs. So I've been going heavy protein, a lot of veggies and stuff like that, you know. So we're gonna put the garlic pepper on top like that. Um Not did I say garlic pepper? Pepper, I mean garlic powder. Put a little black pepper on it. You don't gotta put too much. You don't have to kill it. Um then we're gonna put a little Old Bay on top of it. You don't have to kill it. Make sure you turn on your skillet. You don't have to kill it like me. I just like a lot of seasoning on my stuff, you know. And put a little steakhouse on it. It's a good little seasoning right here, people. I'm telling you. Nice and lovely. Look at that. Look at that. And as I say, you don't have to use this much. I just like using a lot of seasoning when I make my steak, you know. So I'm gonna add some olive oil to my skillet, get it going, you know. Look at that. Look at that. Looking nice and lovely right there. Nice and lovely. And I'm going to let that circulate. Circulate. And this is not your average skillet. It's more like a it's just a nice little pan I like to do my steak in, you know. A lot of people like to go for the old fashioned skillet, you know. So what I'm gonna do with the steak now, I'm gonna rub in the seasoning, get it all nice and lovely in there, rub it in, you know, rub it in. Then after we rub it in, we're gonna turn it over and we're gonna repeat the process. We're gonna repeat the process on the next side. So you remember the process of how we did it, right? We're gonna repeat the process on the next side. Repeat it. You see me? So the same thing you did on the other side, let's do it over here. So I got it all nice and lovely. Remember, you don't have to put this much seasoning in yours. I just like to have a lot of seasoning in mine. Look at that. Look at that. And you basically can pick up your meat, get some seasoning on the sides so you can get everything nice and lovely. Everything ready to go. Ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. Rub it in. Rub it in. Don't be shy with the seasoning, people, because at the end of the day, we're not using salt, you know? So we got to get it nice and lovely. Look at that. Look at that there. Look at that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to actually cook the sides first. So let's go. Let me try to take you guys through the whole process. You know what I'm saying? We're going to cook the sides first. Nice and lovely, people. We're going to let that cook both of the sides first. And then we're going to go ahead and cook the other sides. So in actuality, we're cooking four sides. You know what I'm saying? Get it all nice and lovely. I like my steak medium well. You know, a lot of people, they like their steak like rare and stuff like that. I like mine medium, you know. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not done with you yet. Get back up. Get back up. So that piece right there is giving me a hard time, but it did what I wanted it to do. The sides, look at that. You see that? Exactly what I wanted it to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook, and then I'm gonna come back and flip it and show you guys. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. Appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. So we're gonna flip it and make sure we get all the other sides. And one thing I gotta tell you, you don't have to use this much olive oil when you're doing your steak. I just like the flavor that olive oil gives off. So that's why I use that much. But you don't have to use that much seasoning, and you don't have to use that much olive oil. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to cook it on this. You can cook it lower than the temperature that I'm cooking it at right now. You know, so let's go, y'all. Let's go. And we flipped it one more time. We're just gonna let it cook. Looking so nice and lovely. Look at that. Look at that. And what you're looking at right now, it's not burn or nothing. That's just the seasoning right there. Nice and lovely all up in it, you know? So and we're gonna one thing we're gonna wanna do, I need to cook it more on that side, but remember you can cook the sides like that also. Make sure you get all the sides. And we're gonna get the top part also. We're gonna get all sides of this steak. Gonna get it nice and lovely, people. Gonna get it nice and lovely. Shout out to all the steak lovers out there. So we're gonna let it cook down to medium well, and I'll get back to you guys. There you go, my peoples. New York steak strip, seasoned to perfection. Just going down with some A1 original sauce tonight. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell.